Guess what we're going to do today, my friends? 3 things. Number 1, I'm going to show you what magic looks like. Number 2, have you ever wanted to handle things like a magic wand for sharing? You're curious, aren't you? We're going to have a session of sharing as well. But the third thing that we're going to do in today's show is I'm going to teach you how to become a legendary magician. Have you ever wanted to learn the secrets of magic?
Yep.
Guess what? We're going to do that today. But I have some special rules. I have 3 rules during our show. Rule number 1 is we must ask our friends to stay seated during the show. Absolutely. And we can't let anybody come this way. This is the special magic area. But the third rule is the most important rule. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like our friends to have fun. Are you ready to start?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, magic is about perception. You know, when I walked in here, did you see the buffalo sculpture over there? Guess what? There is no buffalo sculpture, because where the attention goes, the energy flows. If you can keep your attention forward on the stage, I assure you, we're going to flow nicely today. Now, let me give a demonstration of magic. Magicians see things a little bit differently. In fact, what am I holding right here? That's correct. This is a square.
Oh, it is a square.
It is a square. Can you see the square? Remember, it's all about your powers of observation. But I tell you what, let me ask you a question. How many sides does a square have? But how many sides does a circle have?
0.
No, a circle has 2 sides.
Oh,
Inside and outside.
yeah.
But if you want to see the square, forward.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, can you see the square right now?
Yeah.
Now you're using your imagination. Let's carry this further. I'm going to put this away for right now. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you about one of the greatest magicians who ever lived. We're talking about magic history. Houdini was indeed one of the great ones. But I'm going to tell you about the magician that made people float 100 years ago. His name was Harry Keller. And this is what Harry Keller looked like right here. And ladies and gentlemen, Harry Keller did the levitation of Princess Karnak. Princess Karnak came from far, far away. I think it was Indiana. And what happened was the great magician Harry Keller asked her to rest on a sofa. And he came up and he put her in a state of trance, a deep state of sleep. And he commanded her to float. And you know what happened? She floated upward, higher and higher. And over his head did she float. And then he commanded her to float over the audience. And she floated over the audience as they looked up at her. Ladies and gentlemen, this was 100 years ago. Almost before television, almost before phones. Transportation was just being invented. And then he commanded her back to the sofa. And then it got really interesting. The great magician Harry Keller took a beautiful silk and placed it over the princess. Everybody could see her underneath. And he commanded her to rise once more, higher and higher and higher, until she was so high he could only reach the bottom of the scarf. And you know what happened? He pulled the scarf away and she vanished in midair. 100 years ago, ladies and gentlemen, magicians knew about science. And that's how that trick worked out, because some things are real and some things are pretend. But would you like to see a demonstration of the levitation of Princess Karnak? Let's do that. Ladies and gentlemen, I might have your attention, please.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great magician Keller commanded Princess Karnak to float upward, higher and higher and higher, until he commanded her to return. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you're very curious about magic. And that's because you're intelligent. And you know what? I respect that. That's why during this session, we're going to show you magic, but also I'm going to teach you a couple tricks that you can take home yourself. Let's start off right now with a deck of playing cards. Does anyone know how many cards there are in the deck? 52, that's correct. Ladies and gentlemen, how many weeks are there in the year? You're right, because you see, the cards are like life. When you make the right choice, all the choices flow together. Did you know there's 4 types of cards? Hearts, spades, clubs, and diamonds. How many seasons are there in the year? 4, just like the cards. But even more interesting, if you added up all the numbers of the cards, including face cards equal 10 and ace equals 1, you know what the sum total of the 52 cards are?
165.
365, the days of the year. The cards are like life. Let's warm up the cards just a little bit. Should I go higher?
Yeah.
Okay. Should I go much, much, much higher?
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. What happens? That's dangerous. I could drop a card. What happens if you make a mistake? It's right, it doesn't matter. You see, when you do difficult things, you have to be willing to take a chance. The last thing I want to do is drop a card. Uh-oh. Don't worry, I know what to do. I'll take this card. Now, you see, when you're a magician, you take a chance, but when you want to make things up, you go like this. Watch. There it is. I can get it right back. Now, I know you're watching very carefully, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm ready to go extreme distance. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3 years ago when I was working on this routine, I realized it's important to show a magic trick before we demonstrate skill, because magic is a skill. Does anybody enjoy sports in the audience? Raise your hand. Does anybody enjoy science? Does anybody enjoy doing art? Does anybody enjoy taking care of animals? These are all skills that we learn. And the more we practice, the better we get at it. Guess what my favorite thing to do is? Magic. And when I discovered magic, it was like having superpowers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's try a little card trick right here. What is this card called? The Queen of Hearts. In fact, you know what we're going to do? Would you mind helping us out right here, please? There's a Queen of Hearts, I believe, right here. Could you come up here, please? Give our friend a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. What's your name? Okay, now, thank you so much. You know the Queen of Hearts is a powerful card. Would you hold out your hand like this, please? I'm going to place the Queen of Hearts directly in your hand. If you take your other hand and cover her just like that, don't let go for any reason. Would you be amazed if I could make the card disappear from your hand right now? Would you be surprised, my friends?
Yep.
Let's make it happen right now. Now here's what we're going to do. I'm going to use this 99-cent plastic Walmart card case. I'm going to catch the card directly right here in the box. Go ahead, give it a tap.
Okay.
Knock, knock, who's there? I am. Watch. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Don't worry, you'll have a chance to help out. I need everybody's help in this show. Okay, hold on to the card. Let's see if I can catch it. It's going to be heavy. 1, 2. Whoa, did you see that? Wait a minute. You know what I've got right here? The whole deck of cards. And guess what's in my deck of cards? A single card. A Queen of Hearts. But what are you holding in your hand? Show everybody. Would you give my friend a round of applause? Well done. You can make it. Stay right here. You see what happens is magic. Some things change from one thing to another thing. Let's reverse the process. Where was this card? It was inside of the deck of cards. And where was the deck of cards? It was inside the 99-cent plastic Walmart card case. Let's put it right back here. And let me have this card back. You know we've got the deck of cards here, but what was inside of here before we started? Nothing. Watch. Gone. Ladies and gentlemen, do you wonder where that deck of cards went? It's right here in my pocket, where I had it all along. Give my friend a round of applause. Thank you so much. Go back to your seat. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I said I was going to do it. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Please, I have to focus. Here we go. 1, 2. I almost dropped it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Now, I know you saw a deck of cards go downhill. Would you like to see a deck of cards go uphill?
Yes.
Here we go. Uphill it will go. Now, let's show you what it looks like going downhill in slow motion. It would look like this. Wait a minute now. Do you think there's strings? Do you think there's magnets? Do you think there's glue?
No.
Check it out. 1, 2, 3. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I don't need those gimmicks because what I'm doing right now is called magic. We can count all the cards, but we know there's 52 of them. I say let's get on with the show. Let's put this away for right now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, was anybody curious about this right here? That's not very polite to say no during a show. I hope you'll be polite during the rest of the show, okay? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, does anybody know what this is? This is a magic diamond. Do you think this is real? No, it's real fake. You know where I got this diamond? The $99 store in La Jolla. But I tell you what, you know why I like the diamond? The diamond makes a rainbow. It's a scientific principle. Have you ever studied the principle of the prism? When light shines through, it makes the rainbow. You know what else looks like a rainbow? This right here. Who would like to peek inside? Say the magic word. Oh my gosh, you guys are good. Some people think it's abracadabra. Ladies and gentlemen, the most magical word is please. And trust me, my friends, when you say the word please, you know what happens? People give you stuff. It's pretty cool. I'll let everybody peek inside if you'll all say please. Okay, I'll show you, my friends. So check this out. I am a magician, and sometimes I trick people. Watch. Check it out. There's nothing yet because I need your help. That's what makes magic possible. I need you to imagine something. Could you imagine a beautiful rainbow right here? Now, a rainbow looks just like this. A rainbow looks just like this. A rainbow looks just like the diamond. Do you think we could bring it all together, working together? Let's give it a try. I'm going to place the diamond right here. I want you to think of your favorite color and stare at the diamond. Does anybody have a favorite color? I knew you were going to say that. But does anyone like the color red? Is one color better than another color? No way, every color is special. Every person is special. Some people like the color white, but you know what my favorite color is?
Black.
The colors of America, red, white, and blue. That's where everybody's equal. And I want you to think of your favorite color. We'll stare at the diamond. We'll clap 3 times. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. What's the magic word? Now you're talking. Let's take a look. Yes! By using your imagination. It's like all the colors of the rainbow. Give yourselves a round of applause, everybody. You see, you can do magic too by using your imagination. Let's put this away for right now. Would you like to see the very first trick I learned when I was a young magician? Did you know I was just your age? And here's how it happened. You know how fun it is when summer comes?
Yep.
Well, I went outside for summer one year, and I was ready to play, and you know what happened? A new kid moved into the neighborhood, and he was a bully. And he was big and strong and mean, and you know what happened? I got scared. And I stayed in the house the whole summer. But you know what I discovered in the house? That's right, I discovered a magic book. Check this book out. You might want to put that down during the show. You can set it on the table right behind you. Because I'm going to need your help in just 1 minute. No, ladies and gentlemen, I discovered a magic book. And inside of the book, I discovered how to make my own tricks. I could make my own hat, my own wand, my own cape. And I discovered that I could do magic too. So you know what I did? I had a show in my parents' garage. And I charged 10 cents. That was a lot of money back in the 1800s. No, I'm not that old. But ladies and gentlemen, guess who came to the magic show? The bully. And guess what happened? The bully watched me do the magic and he liked it. And you know what happened after that? We became friends. Because you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Every person is worth knowing. Even if someone seems scary, guess what? Show respect, show consideration, and you could have a friend too. My friend, Mike, became my friend forever. And guess what? He had a swimming pool. So I climbed over the fence quite a bit that summer and the rest of the summers. We became really good friends. But would you like to see the first trick that I learned?
Yeah.
Let me show it to you right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a trick that involved 3 pieces of rope. And guess what's going to happen in 1 minute? Every rope will become the same length. But I first want these ropes to be examined. My friend, would you examine this rope, please? And let him look at this end, too. You can hold that end. Go ahead. And ladies and gentlemen, this would be the medium rope. Would you hold this end of the rope? And would you hold this end? And you can look at it right from the middle, right here. You as well. And ladies and gentlemen, here is the longest rope. Would you hold this end? Would you hold this end? You can examine it from the center. Ladies and gentlemen, in 1 minute, these 3 ropes will become the same length. Are you looking at them carefully? I can see you are. May I have the small rope, please? Thank you so much. May I have the medium rope, please? Excellent. May I have the longest rope, please? Ladies and gentlemen, don't take your eyes off the ropes for 1 second. What you're going to witness right now is called sleight of hand. In fact, this trick was even named the Professor's Nightmare. Do you know why? Because when the professor saw this trick 100 years ago, she was very impressed. Watch carefully, the 3 ropes in front of you, the 3 ropes that were examined. I will do this in 1 minute, but you know what? I'm kind of impatient. I will do this in the count of 10, and I will do the counting. Here we go. There's 1. I will do the counting. There's 2. And I did say I'm impatient, didn't I? There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. 1, 2, and 3 ropes, ladies and gentlemen. These are the very ropes you examined with your eyes. In fact, I know you thought, wait a minute, do these ropes stretch? No, you know what does stretch? The imagination. Now let's reverse the process. Let's place the 3 ropes back here in my hand, just like this. There we are. 1, 2, and 3. Watch carefully. All I have to do is give it a little twist like this and say, abracadabra. You know what abracadabra means? It's an ancient word. It means as I speak, I create. Watch. Let's count them one more time. There's 1. There's 2. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 3 ropes. Thank you very much. Now, you know, in the world of magic, some tricks are scary. Have you ever heard of the trick where they saw a person in half? You know what I think? That's not very friendly, so instead of sawing a person in half, I'll show you a different way to do it. We're going to saw a rope in half. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to make sure we do this the safest way possible. But I'm going to need an assistant on the stage. I'm going to pick one of our adult friends. In fact, would this gentleman help us out right here? Come on up. Give our friend a round of applause. Come this way, please. I'd like to get the teenagers in the show too. Thanks for coming up. You were nominated though, I know, but what's your name, sir? Guru. Would you hold this end of the rope? I'll hold this end of the rope. Would you give it a little tug? Is that pretty solid? Absolutely. And now we're going to cut the rope into 2 parts. Guess how we're going to do this, my friends? We're going to use a chainsaw. Stay right here. Let me get the chainsaw out.
Yeah. I know how to operate a chainsaw. I know how to operate a chainsaw. My dad operates a chainsaw.
Did you really think I'm going to bring a chainsaw in here?
Yeah!
You were wondering what was going to happen, weren't you? But not half as much as our friend Guru here. Don't worry, we're not going to use a chainsaw. We're going to use these scissors, but pay no attention to property of City of Bernardo Heights. I'll get them back by the end of the weekend. Now, sir, when you use the scissors, and ladies and gentlemen, we know we don't play with scissors. It's a tool. Do we like play like sword fighting? No. Do we run with scissors? Never. You have to be super careful. Oh, excuse me, but you can't stand there during the show. That's great. You can help out too, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, when we cut the rope, we're going to go just like this. You cut it very carefully. In fact, could you pick that up for me right there? I'll take this here. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that any time that you see a little piece of trash on the ground, and kids especially, doesn't it feel good when you clean it up?
Yeah.
Oh, no. You may not touch anything on my table. That's the magic stuff. That's okay. Let's put this right here for right now. Now, I tell you what. You're going to take the scissors, and I want you to cut the rope into 2 perfectly even parts. Go right ahead.
Wow.
What? Hold on a second. I guess these aren't working, are they? That's okay. We're going to have to improvise. In fact, did you remember scissor fingers?
Yeah.
Oh, you come prepared. I like your spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, our friend is going to take his scissor fingers. He's going to bring them back. He's going to cut the rope just like that. If he could cut the rope with scissor fingers, would you give him a big round of applause? The audience believes in you, so do I. Bring the hands back. Vigorously cut that in. 1, 2, 3. This fellow's sharp. Give him a round of applause, everybody. Well done. Now stay right here. Hold on a second. Let's use a real pair of scissors, my friends. I keep that right here. Now do be careful with these scissors, Rule. I got these at Costco, and I'm taking them back in 8 months. Oh, you know that trick, don't you? Hold on to the scissors if you would. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take the rope right from the center and cut it into 2 perfectly even parts. I'll grab it right here. And would you give it a cut right here, please? Ladies and gentlemen, that's an excellent job. Now the ropes are perfectly even. We'll see if we can merge. Oh, that's okay. It's off. Sometimes the scissors slip. Would you actually go cut this rope right in this spot right here? I'll hold it for you just like that. Great. We'll take the 2 perfectly even ropes. See if we can merge them.
They're perfectly even.
Wait a minute. Looks like we were right the first time. That's okay. We need to make sure we cut it in exactly this spot right here. I'll hold it for you just like this. Excellent. We'll take the 2 perfectly even. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to cut the rope anymore. I'll take the scissors back. Instead, my friends, I will restore the rope using an ancient technique learned on my world tour. I'm all over the country, Rancho Bernardo Heights. If I head north, I'll be in Paris, near Riverside. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take the ropes and give it a twist and turn. I will magically restore the rope, just like this. You know the ancient ways. They're pretty smart, but we're not done yet. Ladies and gentlemen, watch this. You're going to great help. Stay right here. Would you hold the rope just like this with both ends? Right like that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see if I can get rid of the knot. Turn this way just a little bit. I don't need this part. I don't need this part. Now I have to get rid of this part. Watch this. Now, Guru, would you say that the rope is completely restored itself? Wait a minute. Does anybody see the knot now? Say you see the knot. He sees the knot. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can see it, it can happen. Check this out. Stay right here. Watch carefully. You can let go of that end. If you want to see the knot, what's the magic word?
Abracadabra.
Please works for me. Check this out. Just like that. Thank you so much. There it is. I appreciate it. Please go back to your seat. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, guess where I learned this magic trick? A book in the library. Have you ever been to the library? The library is filled with wondrous dreams. You can learn many things in the library. But now, my friends, it's time to share. Have you ever wanted to examine a magician's magic wand? Guess what? I'm not just going to show you this wand. I'm going to show you my collection of magic wands. Can I trust you? Do we have respect and consideration between us? Most magicians will not let this happen, but I'm going to let you examine my collection of magic wands. Right here. Check this out. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the wands that have covered me for performing over the last 50 years. These are the very wands I did magic for people like Tony Hawk and George Lucas. I've had the pleasure of performing on movies and on television. But here, you're my audience. Check out these magic wands. We're going to pass the wand from here over. Please take a look at the wand, feel it, and we'll collect it back right here, okay? But ladies and gentlemen, please, I have to respect you. Please don't let the wand fall. Please don't swing the wand wildly. Please don't pull on the ends. These are very precious to me. Can I trust you? Excellent. We'll start the wand right here. You take a look and pass it to your friend. Keep passing it along. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll set that down for right now, okay? Here's another one. This is a nice large style magic wand, and check this out. Please don't pull on the ends, they come off very easily. Let's start this right here, okay? And pass the wand along. Oh no, don't pull on the end, just pass it down. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever seen a magic kit? This is the kind of wand you'll see in a magic kit. It's got rubber tips, it's very small and lightweight. Here, take this wand and pass it down. Keep the wands moving this way if you would, please. I want everybody to examine the wands. Did anybody notice the gold-tipped wand? This one is the most expensive wand I have. It's made out of metal, but you know what I discovered? The more I use it, the less gold I see. I think it was painted. Let's start the wand right here and pass the wands down. Keep the wands moving. Our friends over here want to see the wands. Oh, here's a cool wand. Check this one out. This is a small magic wand. You know why this one's very special?
Why? It's a first.
No, because when I do close-up magic and I wear my tuxedo for adults, guess how much money this wand helps me to make? $500 an hour. You see, if you have dreams, start your dreams today. Someday, you can make money and have fun. That's what dreams are all about. Please be careful with my $500 an hour wand. You take this wand and pass it to all of our friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, give me $500 per hour.
Here's my favorite wand of all. Guess what this is? A stick. I made this trick myself. In fact, this is very much like a coat hanger. The bottom of a coat hanger. Or the stick they put in a window to keep a window from opening. The best magic is what you make for yourself. Please be careful. Please don't bang the wand on a hard object. Would you take this wand, please? And pass the wand along. Let everybody examine the wand. I'll collect back the wand right here. Thank you very much for your consideration. Thank you. Did you see this one too? Did I see the big wand right here? I'll see the gold-tipped wand also. Did you see this one? There you go. Keep passing the wands along, everybody. I want you to examine what a magician uses in his magic show. I'll take this wand back. We have one more wand. Let me have the wooden wand, please. Go ahead, take a look here. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not the wand that makes the magic. Guess what? It's the imagination. Let's put these wands away for right now. Because now, guess what? It's time to learn. Would you like to learn a magic trick? We're going to show you how to become a legendary magician right now. And the trick we're going to teach you, it's called scissor fingers. Remember the trick we did with our friend Guru? I'm going to show you how to cut a rope with your fingers. Get your fingers ready. I brought some rope. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this rope is to borrow. I have to collect it back at the end because I do many school assemblies every day. And these are special ropes. So let me show you how this trick works. You take one piece of rope. You hold it high over your head. Bring your fingers back like this. Make the scissor noise. Watch me cut it, just like that. And here's the secret. Thank you, Suzanne. I appreciate that. What you do is you take one piece of rope in one hand, one piece of rope in the other, and see how I'm pretending it's one, and I close my fist. Really, it's two pieces of rope. And here's how you do the magic. Let's put this aside for right now during the show, okay? Because I have some special magic to share with you. What you do is you bring your fingers back, make the scissor noise, and when you cut it, you pull one rope away so it looks like this. Just like that. Would you like to learn this trick now? Excellent. Let's pass out 2 ropes to everybody. You get the first rope. Let's put this down for right now during the show. Thank you. Everybody gets 2 pieces of rope. Here you go. No, you can't keep these. I have to return them later to the rope landing library. Here you go. Here you go. There you are. And here's one for our friend right there, too. There you go, 2 pieces of rope. It doesn't matter if they're the same length or not. There you go. Thank you. Is that the extra one? Oh no, you want to hold on to these. I'm going to teach you how to do this trick. Let's put this down for right now, okay? Thank you. There you go. And here's 2 pieces for you. And here's 2 pieces for you. If any of our adult friends would like ropes, I'll set them here on the table. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to leave you out, my friend. There you go. Now, everybody, let's get ready to do scissors finger. Put the ropes in your hand, just like this, just like my friend here has done. Hold it just like this. And close your hand around it. Raise your hand high. That looks good. Yes, that's the way to do it. Well, hold it just like this, okay? Put your hand like that and cover it just like that. Just a little bit more. That's the way to do it. Okay, get ready. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. That's called scissor fingers. You can do magic too. I'm going to collect back the ropes right now. Put them right here in the bag. Let's put the ropes right here. Cool. Put them right here, please. Thank you so much. Do I have all the ropes? May I have this rope, please? Thank you. A few years ago in a skateboard park in his backyard. Ladies and gentlemen, do I have all the ropes right now? Excellent. My friends, you've been such a wonderful audience. Would you like to learn 3 tricks with the magic wand?
Yes.
Guess what? I brought extra magic wands for everybody. Check this out. This is called a number 2 size magic wand. It's a pencil. But I'm going to show you 3 tricks you can do with a pencil. The first trick we're going to learn is called the hypnotized pencil. Watch. You're getting sleepy. Relax. Check it out. That's called an optical illusion. No, that's a solid pencil. Check it out.
Oh, wait, you just put it back.
That's right, it creates an This is the first trick we're going to learn, the rubber pencil. The second trick we're learning, the magnetic pencil. Let me gather magnetism. Watch what happens.
Oh, I don't know.
Check that out. Guess what? You're right. You see, when you grab your wrist, you put one finger forward and go like that. Now, some people have seen this trick before. I'm going to show you how to do it without using the fingers. Watch. How many fingers do you count right here? How come I can still do it now? No, check this out. A second pencil. But you're right, if you got a rubber band around your wrist, you can put this through there. And this is for people that think they know the trick. That's the second trick. And now, my friends, here comes the third trick. It's called the vanishing pencil. Watch the hand, watch the pencil. Count with me. 1, 2, 3. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? That's right. If you want to do magic, you have to learn how to use your head. It involves a lot of intelligence and a lot of science. So let's pass out pencils. Let's show you these 3 tricks right now. If you want a pencil, raise your hand. There you go. Here you are. Here you go. Here you go. You're welcome. I got your pencil right here. There you go. Would anybody else like a pencil? Here you go, right here. Anybody else? Let's learn 3 tricks with the magic pencil. Did I forget you? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do the first one. It's called an optical illusion. Here's how you do it. You don't move your fingers, that doesn't work. Move your elbow. Hold it relaxed. Look at that. You got the technique down. Almost. You want to be real relaxed when you do it. Here's another way. Try it with your scissor fingers like that. Almost. You want to practice in front of the mirror. That works really good. That's looking good. That's called the rubber pencil. You're looking good over here. So hold your arm up and down like this. Not the fingers, but the elbow. You kind of get in the groove. It's very relaxed. Here's the second trick. Go and sit down, please. Now, put your hand on your wrist like this. When you bring the hand down, move one finger forward like this, as if it was sticking to your hand. Just don't let anybody see the bottom part. Just like that. You can go this way, and you can go that way. That's the way to do it. That's the second trick. Here is the third trick. This one is difficult. My friends, when I get on television, I borrow the pen or pencil of the news anchor. This is the trick I do. Watch how this looks. Oh, that's pretty good. Let me show you the backstage view. Ladies and gentlemen, watch the hand, watch the pencil. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Where'd it go? Ladies and gentlemen, we don't sharpen the pencil. We don't want to cause any eye damage. Can you see how you do it? You go slowly like this. 1, 2, and you go 3. Where'd it go? Right there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let you keep these magic pencils because now I'm going to give everybody a second gift, a magic trick you can learn yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the fortune teller, Miracle Fish. The miracle fish sleeps in somnambulant slumber, in cellophane sleeve, only to be awoken by a magical touch. Take your hands and rub them just like this. That creates the magical touch. Would you come up here to help us out for a second? Stand right here, rub your hand vigorously, just like this. Hold your hand out like this. That's perfect. Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. The fish will come to life in my friend's hand. Hold it right here. Watch. Don't move. Here we go. Moving head and tail. Even if we turn it the other direction, we put it here. Watch this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you the secret of the fortune teller miracle fish. You're absolutely right. Take your hands and rub them just like this. Now, put your hand on your face. Feel how warm that is? That's the secret. It's a scientific principle of heat transfer. The heat of your hand transfers to the thin plastic, causing the plastic to curl up. You know how we said some things are real and some things are pretend? Guess what's real? Science. Guess what's pretend? Fortune telling. Fortune telling is not real. The only way to have a good fortune is to be a good person by your actions every day. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pass these out to everybody. And all our friends can take this home. But before we do that, we have one final trick. Are you curious about this basket right here? You think maybe we should find out what's inside of the basket? Let me show you right now. Ladies and gentlemen, inside of this basket is a special friend that will help us. It's a card trick. Does anybody here know how to shuffle the cards? Knows how to mix them up? Ladies and gentlemen, would you mind helping us out right here? Come on forward. Give our friend a round of applause. Thank you so much. Would you stand right here, please? And sir, what's your name? Vikas. Thank you so much. Vikas, we have a deck of cards right here. Would you be kind enough to shuffle them and mix them up? Just like that. Give them a good mix up. That looks pretty mixed up, ladies and gentlemen. Good job, Vikas. Now stay right here. Does it look like the cards are mixed up, my friends? Every card's in a different place, and now we're going to ask you to pick one card. I'll let the cards fall just like this, and you can say stop. Are you ready? Here we go. Right there. Do you want to stay there or change your mind and keep going? Ladies and gentlemen, he's made up his mind. He did not like any of these cards. Would you take the next card? I want you to show the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, don't say what it is. Would you keep it a secret? You have to keep it a secret. That makes it more magical. Because hold the card out. Show everybody the card. Don't say what it is. Please keep it a secret. Excellent. Vikash, would you put the card back into the deck? Now, ladies and gentlemen, the card is back in the deck. Vikash, you like little animals. You like soft, cuddly animals. You like snakes. Then you should stand right here, because guess what's inside the basket? Please stand right here. No worries. Ladies and gentlemen, no harm comes to the magician. Stand right here if you would, sir. Now, I'm going to put the cards into the basket. My little friend, the snake, will help us find it. Don't worry, it's a baby snake. They say the baby rattlesnake is much easier to train. I'm just kidding. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Here's what happened the last time I did this trick. Somebody left some finger food. How many fingers do you have? We got a full meal coming, and ladies and gentlemen, no need to worry. I put all the cards into the basket. Now, I know you're curious. You want to peek inside, don't you? But I tell you what, take 2 steps back here. Because before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, I want my friend here to hold the magic wand. And I'm going to stand behind you. And together, we're going to walk and look in the basket. Get those cameras ready. Here comes the Kodak moment. Let's take a look. Wait a minute, don't move, ladies and gentlemen. My baby snake has a card in his mouth. Would this be your card?
Yeah.
Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Vikash. You can go back to your seat. Boys and girls, this is not a real snake. You know why? Because I'm a vegetarian, and this snake is soy-based. Let's put him away. Now it's time to pass out a gift to everybody. The fortune teller miracle fish. Ladies and gentlemen, remember the way we do the thing is we rub our hands. We place the fish into the hand. Hold it like this. And make the magic gestures. That's what makes magic possible. Let's give one to everybody. Here you go. You're welcome. We have fish for all of our adult friends as well. I want to make sure your fortunes are secure. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, be careful with these. I had them imported all the way from Taiwan, special for today's show. There we go. There you are. Here you go. Now you're getting it ready. That's right. I like that. There you go. You want to rub it to make sure it's nice and warm. Here you go. And there you go. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave some fish on this table over here. If anybody else would like to try this experiment of science.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Would anybody else like the fortune teller miracle fish? All right, come over here, please. Is it working? Make sure you do the magic gestures. There you go. I'll leave a few more fish here on this table, too. And put them right there, just like that. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for coming to our special birthday party. My name is Magician Michael Johnson. Remember, if you can imagine it, it can become possible. And now, I know you were curious about the world's smallest magic shop. Guess what we're going to do right now? We're going to allow our friends to peek inside the world's smallest magic shop. But please, nobody touch it. Do you know why? Because it's selling on eBay right now for $1,500. Let me tell you, if you have a dream, work on it today. And someday you'll have fun with your dream. And someday you'll make great money. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks again, everybody. Goodbye for now. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now